161 to Swami Brahmananda, San Francisco, 12th March 1900. My dear Rakhal, I got a letter from you some time ago. A letter from Sharath reached me yesterday. I saw a copy of the invitation letters for the birthday anniversary of Gurudeva, Divine Master. I am frightened hearing that Sharath is troubled by rheumatism. Alas, sickness, sorrow, and pain have been my companions for the last 2 years. Tell Sharath that I am not going to work so hard anymore. But he who does not work enough to earn his food will have to starve to death. I hope Durga Prasanna has done by this time whatever was necessary for the compound wall. The raising of a compound wall is not, after all, a difficult thing. If I can, I shall build a small house there and serve my old grandmother and mother. Evil actions leave none scot-free. Mother never spares anybody. I admit my actions have been wrong. Now, brother, all of you are sadhus and great saints. Kindly pray to the mother that I do not have to shoulder all this trouble and burden any longer. Now I desire a little peace. It seems there is no more strength left to bear the burden of work and responsibility. Rest and peace for the few days that I shall yet live. Victory to the Guru, victory to the Guru. No more lectures or anything of that sort. Peace. As soon as Sharath sends the trust deed of the mutt, I shall put my signature to it. You all manage. Truly I require rest. This disease is called neurasthenia, a disease of the nerves. Once it comes, it continues for some years. But after a complete rest for 3 or 4 years, it is cured. This country is the home of the disease, and here it has caught me. However, it is not only no fatal disease, but it makes a man live long. Don't be anxious on my account. I shall go on ruling. But there is only this sorrow that the work of Gurudeva is not progressing. There is this regret that I have not been able to accomplish anything of his work. How much I abuse you all and speak harshly. I am the worst of men. Today, on the anniversary of his birthday, put the dust of your feet on my head, and my mind will become steady again. Victory to the Guru, victory to the Guru. You are my only refuge. You are my only refuge. Now that my mind is steady, let me tell you that this resignation is the permanent attitude of my mind. All other moods that come are, you should know, only disease. Please don't allow me to work at all any longer. Now I shall quietly do japa and meditation for some time, nothing more. Mother knows all else. Victory to the Mother of the Universe. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. 162 to Miss Mary Hale, 1719 Turk Street, San Francisco, 12th March 1900. Dear Mary, how are you? How is mother and the sisters? How are things going on in Chicago? I am in Frisco and shall remain here for a month or so. I start for Chicago early in April. I shall write to you before that, of course. How I wish I could be with you for a few days. One gets tired of work so much. My health is so-so, but my mind is very peaceful and has been so for some time. I am trying to give up all anxiety unto the Lord. I am only a worker. My mission is to obey and work. He knows the rest. Giving up all vexations and paths, do thou take refuge unto me. I will save you from all dangers. Gita, 1866. I am trying hard to realize that. May I be able to do it soon. Ever your affectionate brother, Vivekananda. 163 to Mrs. Old Bull, 1719 Turk Street, San Francisco, 12th March 1900. My dear Dhira Mata, your letter from Cambridge came yesterday. Now I have got a fixed address. 1719 Turk Street, San Francisco. Hope you will have time to pen a few lines in reply to this. I had a manuscript account sent me by you. I sent it back as you desired. Besides that, I had no other accounts. It is all right. I had a nice letter from Miss Souter from London. She expects to have Mr. to dine with her. So glad to hear of Margot's success. I have given her over to you, and I'm sure you will take care of her. I will be here a few weeks more and then go east. I am only waiting for the warm season. I have not been at all successful financially here, but I am not in want. Anyway, things will go on as usual with me, I'm sure. And if they don't, what then? I'm perfectly resigned. I had a letter from the mutt. They had the Utsava yesterday. I do not intend to go by the Pacific. Don't care where I go and when. Now perfectly resigned, mother knows. A great change, peacefulness is coming on me. Mother, I know, will see to it. I die a sannyasin. You have been more than mother to me and mine. All love, all blessings be yours forever, is the constant prayer of Vivekananda. P.S. Kindly tell Mrs. Leggett that my address for some weeks now will be 1719 Turk Street, San Francisco. V. 164 to Miss Mary Hale, 1719 Turk Street, San Francisco, 22nd March 1900. My dear Mary, many thanks for your kind note. You are correct that I have many other thoughts to think besides Indian people, but they have all to go to the background before the all-absorbing mission, my master's work. I would that this sacrifice were pleasant. It is not, and naturally makes one bitter at times. For no, Mary, I am yet a man and cannot wholly forget myself. Hope I shall sometime. Pray for me. Of course, I am not to be held responsible for Miss MacLeod's or Miss Noble's or anybody else's views regarding myself or anything else, am I? You never found me smart under criticism. I am glad you are going over to Europe for a long period. Make a long tour. You have been long a house dove. As for me, I am tired on the other hand of eternal tramping. That is why I want to go back home and be quiet. I do not want to work any more. My nature is the retirement of a scholar. I never get it. I pray I will get it, now that I am all broken and worked out. Whenever I get a letter from Mrs. Sevier from her Himalayan home, I feel like flying off the Himalayas. I am really sick of this platform work and eternal trudging and seeing new faces and lecturing. You need not bother about getting up classes in Chicago. I am getting money in Frisco and will soon make enough for my passage home. How are you and the sisters? I expect to come to Chicago sometime towards the first part of April. Yours, Vivekananda. 165 to Miss Mary Hale, 1719 Turk Street, San Francisco, 28th March 1900. Well, Blessed Mary, this is to let you know I am very happy. Not that I am getting into a shadowy optimism, but my power of suffering is increasing. I am being lifted up above the pestilential miasma of this world's joys and sorrows. They are losing their meaning. It is a land of dreams. It does not matter whether one enjoys or weeps. They are but dreams, and as such, must break sooner or later. How are things going on with you folks there? Harriet is going to have a good time at Paris. I am sure to meet her over there and parler française. I am getting by heart a French dictionnaire. I am making some money too. Hard work morning and evening, yet better for all that. Good sleep, good digestion, perfect irregularity. You are going to the East. I hope to come to Chicago before the end of April. If I can't, I will surely meet you in the East before you go. What are the McKinley girls doing? Eating grapefruit concoctions and getting plump? Go on, life is but a dream. Are you not glad it is so? My, they want an eternal heaven. Thank God, nothing is eternal except Himself. He alone can bear it, I am sure. Eternity of nonsense. Things are beginning to hum for me. They will presently roar. I shall remain quiet, though, all the same. Things are not humming for you just now. I am so sorry, that is, I am trying to be, for I cannot be sorry for anything and more. I am attaining peace that passeth understanding, which is neither joy nor sorrow, but something above them both. Tell mother that. My passing through the valley of death, physical, mental, last 2 years, has helped me in this. Now I am nearing that peace, the eternal silence. Now I mean to see things as they are, everything in that peace, perfect in its way. He whose joy is only in himself, whose desires are only in himself, he has learned his lessons. This is the great lesson that we are here to learn through myriads of births and heavens and hells, that there is nothing to be asked for, desired for, beyond one's self. The greatest thing I can obtain is myself. I am free. Therefore, I require none else for my happiness. Alone through eternity, because I was free, I am free, and will remain free forever. This is Vedantism. I preached the theory so long, but oh joy, Mary, my dear sister, I am realizing it now every day. Yes, I am free. Alone, alone, I am the one without a second. Ever yours in the Sat-Chit Ananda, Vivekananda. P.S. Now I am going to be truly Vivekananda. Did you ever enjoy evil? Ha ha, you silly girl, all is good. Nonsense. Some good, some evil. I enjoy the good and I enjoy the evil. I was Jesus and I was Judas Iscariot. Both my play, my fun. So long as there are two, fear shall not leave thee. Ostrich method? Hide your heads in the sand and think there is nobody seeing you. All is good. Be brave and face everything. Come good, come evil, both welcome. Both of you my play. I have no good to attain, no ideal to clench up to, no ambition to fulfill. I, the diamond mine, am playing with pebbles, good and evil. Good for you, evil, come. Good for you, good, you come too. If the universe tumbles round my ears, what is that to me? I am peace that passeth understanding. Understanding only gives us good or evil. I am beyond. I am peace. Fee. 166. To Swami Turiyananda, San Francisco, March 1900. Dear Hari Bhai, I have just received a bill of lading from Mrs. Banerjee. She has sent some dal, pulses, and rice. I am sending the bill of lading to you. Give it to Miss Waldo. She will bring all these things when they come. Next week I am leaving this place for Chicago. Thence I go over to New York. I am getting on somehow. Where are you putting up now? What are you doing? Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. 167. To Miss Josephine MacLeod, 1719 Turk Street, San Francisco, 30th March 1900. My dear Joe, many thanks for the prompt sending of the books. They will sell quick, I believe. You have become worse than me in changing your plans, I see. I wonder why I have not got any Awakened India yet. My mail is getting so knocked about, I'm afraid. I'm working hard, making some money, and I'm getting better in health. Work morning and evening, go to bed at 12 p.m. after a heavy supper, and trudge all over the town, and get better too. So Mrs. Milton is there. Give her my love, will you? Has not Turiyananda's leg got all right? I have sent Margot's letter to Mrs. Bull as she wanted. I am so happy to learn of Mrs. Leggett gift to her. Things have got to come round. Anyway, they are bound to, because nothing is eternal. I will be a week or two more here if I find it paying, then go to a place nearby called Stockton, and then, I don't know, things are going anyhow. I am very peaceful and quiet, and things are going anyway, just they go. With all love, Vivekananda. P.S. Miss Waldo is just the person to undertake editing Karma Yoga with additions, etc. V. 168. To Swami Turiyananda. Dear Hari Bhai, I am glad to hear that your leg is all right and that you are doing splendid work. My body is going on all right. The thing is, I fall ill when I take too much precaution. I am cooking, eating, whatever comes, working day and night, and I am all right and sleeping soundly. I am going over to New York within a month. Has Sarada's magazine gone out of circulation? I am not getting it any longer. Awakened also has gone to sleep, I think. They are not sending it to me anymore. Let that go. There is an outbreak of plague in our country. Who knows who is alive and who is dead? Well, a letter from Achu has come today. He had hidden himself in the town of Ramgarh in Seeker state. Someone told him that Vivekananda was dead, so he has written to me. I am sending him a reply. All well here. Hope this finds you and all others well. Yours affectionately, Vivekananda. 169. To Miss Josephine MacLeod, 1719 Turk Street, San Francisco, California, April 1900. My dear Joe, just a line before you start for France. Are you going via England? I had a beautiful letter from Mrs. Sevier in which I find that Miss Muller sent simply a paper without any other words to Kali, who was with her in Darjeeling. Congreve is the name of her nephew, and he is in the Transvaal War. That is the reason she underlined that, to show her nephew fighting the Boers in Transvaal. That was all. I cannot understand it any more now than then, of course. I am physically worse than at Los Angeles, mentally much better, stronger, and peaceful. Hope it will continue to be so. I have not got a reply to my letter to you. I expect it soon. One Indian letter of mine was directed by mistake to Mrs. Wheeler. It came all right to me in the end. I had nice notes from Saradananda. They are doing beautifully over there. The boys are working up. Well, scolding has both sides, you see. It makes them up and doing. We Indians have been so dependent for so long that it requires, I'm sorry, a good lot of tongue to make them active. One of the laziest fellows had taken charge of the anniversary this year and pulled it through. They have planned and are successfully working famine works by themselves without any help. All this comes from the terrific scolding I have been giving, sure. They are standing on their own feet. I'm so glad. See, Joe, the mother is working. I sent Miss Thursby's letter to Mrs. Hurst. She sent me an invitation to her musical. I could not go. I had a bad cold, so that was all. Another lady for whom I had a letter from Miss Thursby, an Oakland lady, did not reply. I don't know whether I shall make enough in Frisco to pay my fare to Chicago. Oakland work has been successful. I hope to get about $100 from Oakland, that is all. After all, I am content. It is better that I tried. Even the magnetic healer had not anything for me. Well, things will go on anyhow for me. I do not care how. I am very peaceful. I learned from Los Angeles. Mrs. Leggett has been bad again. I wired to New York to learn what truth was in it. I will get a reply soon, I expect. Say, how will you arrange about my mail when the Leggetts are over on the other side? Will you so arrange that they reach me right? I have nothing more to say. All love and gratitude is yours. Already you know that. You have already done more than I ever deserved. I don't know whether I go to Paris or not, but I must go to England sure in May. I must not go home without trying England a few weeks more. With all love, ever yours in the Lord, Vivekananda. P.S. Mrs. Hansborough and Mrs. Apenel have taken a flat for a month at 1719 Turk Street. I am with them and shall be a few weeks. V. 170 to Mrs. Old Bull, 1719 Turk Street, San Francisco, 1st April 1900. Dear Dhira Mata, your kind note came this morning. I am so happy to learn that all the New York friends are being cured by Mrs. Milton. She has been very unsuccessful, it seems, in Los Angeles, as all the people we introduced tell me. Some are in a worse state than before the skin pairing. Kindly give Mrs. Milton my love. Her rubbings used to do me good at the time at least. Poor Dr. Hiller, we sent him over post-haste to Los Angeles to get his wife cured. You ought to have seen him the other morning and heard him too. Mrs. Hiller, it appears, is many times worse for all the rubbings given, and she is only a few bones, and above all, the doctor had to spend $500 in Los Angeles. That makes him feel very bad. I, of course, would not write this to Jo. She is happy in her dreams of having done so much good to poor sufferers. But oh, if she could hear the Los Angeles folks and this old Dr. Hiller, she would change her mind at once and learn wisdom from an older age not to recommend medicine to anyone. I am so glad I did not write to old Dr. Hiller's alacrity in getting over to Los Angeles when he heard of this cure from Jo. She ought to have seen the old man dance about my room with greater alacrity. $500 was too much for the old man. He is a German. He dances about, slaps his pockets, and says, "You can't have got the 500, but for this silly cure." Then there are poor people who paid her $3 a rubbing sometimes and now complimenting Jo and myself. Don't tell this to Jo. You and she can afford to lose money on anyone. So also the old German doctor, but the poor boy finds it a bit hard. The old doctor is now persuaded that some devils are misarranging his affairs of late. He had counted on so much to have me as his guest, and his wife righted, but he had to run to Los Angeles, and that upset the whole plan. And now, though he tries his best to get me in as his guest, I fight shy, not of him, but of his wife and sister-in-law. He's sure devils must be in it. He has been a theosophical student. I told him to write to Miss MacLeod to hunt up a devil driver somewhere so that he might run with his wife and spend another 500. Doing good is not always smooth. As for me, I get the fun out of it, as long as Jo pays, bone cracker or skin pairer or any system whatever. But this was not fair of Jo, after having gotten all these people to get rubbed down, to run off and let me bear all the compliments. I am glad she is not introducing any outsiders to be skinned. Otherwise, Jo would be gone to Paris, leaving poor Mr. Leggett to collect the compliments. I sent in a Christian Science healer to Dr. Hiller as a make-up of Jo's misdemeanor, but his wife slammed the door in her face and would have nothing to do with queer healing. Anyhow, I sincerely hope and pray Mrs. Leggett will be well this time. Did they analyze the sting? I hope the will arrive soon. I am a bit anxious about it. I expected to get a draft trust deed also by this mail from India. No letters came, not even Awakened India, though I find Awakened India has reached San Francisco. I read in the papers the other day of 500 deaths in 1 week of plague in Calcutta. Mother knows what is good. So Mr. Leggett has got the V Society up. Good. How is Olia? Where is Margot? I wrote her a letter the other day to 21W, 34, New York. I am so happy that she is making headway. With all love, ever your son, Vivekananda. P.S. I am getting all the work I can do and more. I will make my passage anyhow. Though they cannot pay me much, yet they pay some. And by constant work, I will make enough to pay my way and have a few hundred in the pocket anyhow. So you need not be the least anxious about me. V.